Sri Gurubhyo Namaha children, we are welcoming you for online class Ekkalaiva. Children, this is your 10th standard, your 6th unit supplementary reader. It is a continuation, part 2. The Little Hero of Holland, and written by, it is a supplementary reader written by the author, and in the first part we saw that it is a story of 8 years old boy, and really happened, and his mother sent him to give a cake, and there was a hole in the dike, and that dike must be saved, otherwise they will be facing a danger. So where we stopped in the first part is the mother was just the mother thought that Peter was without getting permission is staying. So she was just thinking that, but Peter saw the hole, and he was just put his finger in the hole and want to save the Holland from the danger. And he knows that if he leave and come and call somebody also, there will be a big hole and it cannot be rectified next day. So they will be facing a danger. He want to become a hero, and he want to just save the Holland from that hole in the dike. And he put his little finger in the hole, and he was becoming cold and numb, but he is not bothered. He was thinking how his brother and sister will be comforted by his parents. So he was thinking, and at the same time he know the responsibility of him now, and he have to save the nation. So he just put his finger in that hole, and he was just waiting for it. So the moon and star looked down on the child crouching on the stone on the side of the dike. His head was bent and his eyes were closed, but he was not asleep, for every now and then he rubbed the hands that was holding back the angry sea. So he became very colder, and he was very tired, and all night he was shouting for the help. Nobody came, and he was calling and crying his mother's name, and nobody heard it. And the whole night he was all alone in that cold shivering, and he's just putting his finger in that hole and hiding it, and then he was rubbing his, then and there he is getting sleep, but all night he didn't sleep. He was rubbing his eyes, and he was just looking at the angry sea, how it is just holding back. He was holding back, and he was not sleeping, and you know that he was very much keen, and he was very clear that when he took his finger, the water will be just coming out, and the hole will be bigger, and if the hole is bigger, there is a chance of falling the dike, and there will be water inside the land, and the flood will be there, and people will be in danger, and doesn't want his fellow people to be fall in danger. So he was just trying to keep. I will stand it somehow, he thought. So he stayed there all night keeping sea out. So he put his finger, and he was just waiting for the people to come for the help. So all night he was staying. The next day morning, early the next morning, a man going to work thought he heard a groan as he walked along the top of the dike. Looking over the edge, he saw a child clinging to the side of the great wall. "What's the matter?" he called. "Are you hurt?" "I'm keeping the water back," Peter yelled. "Tell them to come quickly." So now you just think over. So here the man who is passing on the way on the dike noticed a small person, a boy who is just groaning. He thought he was hurt. He was asking, "Are you hurt?" Then Peter explained that he is saving the nation by putting his finger the whole night. And he was calling for the help, and he just called all What's the matter? He called. Are you hurt? I'm keeping the water back, Pete yelled. Tell them to come quickly. So he's saying that tell them to come quickly. The alarm was spread all over. People came running with shawls and the hole was soon mended. So the old wall was soon mended. They carried Peter home to his parents, and before long the whole town knew how he had saved their lives that night. To this day, they have never forgotten the brave little hero of Holland. So here you know that if that night he had not helped them, the whole Holland will be in flood, and so many would lost their life and so many would lost their thing. So the danger, we don't know what would have happened, but the little hero, 8 years old boy, saved the life. So children, it is our responsibility in the nation, in the social activities, that we have to do our things great, and we have to be a hero. So here helping others is very, very useful and helpful at the right time. What we have to do, we must be responsible and do. So age is not the factor, only the mind is the thing, whether we have good mind to help others. So that is, we are learning the moral from this lesson, and it is very helpful for you. So even at 8 years, how responsible he is, as you were in 10th standard, how responsible you in the society and how you have to help others. This all you will be learning from this lesson, and you have to cultivate that in your life. So helping others is very, very important, children, and that to social responsibility is very, very important. We have to be a responsible person in the society, so that it will be so helpful to the nation and for us and for others. Okay children, we'll see you, and to receive our online lessons, please press the subscribe button and you will receive the latest updates. Thank you children, we'll meet you in the next class.